Sun's coming out. It's a beautiful day in Seattle. For folks just joining, I'm going to sing a song I started the set with because I really like it, and I feel like we need to help people feel welcome from wherever they are, whether this is your home or you're just visiting. And this is a song, it's kind of a kid's song, and I wrote it with a friend of mine in Belgium. It goes with a children's book that we wrote called A Bird in Flight, and it's just got a lot of different greetings from around the world, so it seems like it could be a good fit for Seattle with people around the world, and certainly the international districts. So here's the welcome song. Bonjour, hello, ujambo, namaste. Hey, are you okay? Salam, shalom, halu. How are you? Ciao, hola, gudenda, merhaba. Hey, are you okay? Buna, salam, shalom. Welcome home. Bonjour, hello, ujambo, namaste. Hey, benye, okay, salam, shalom, halu. How are you? Ciao, hola, guten Tag, merhaba. Hey, benye, okay, buna, salam, shalom. Waist welcome. Welcome, yay, thank you. Oh my gosh, so sweet. Waist welcome and benye okay, those are Dutch words for are you okay and welcome. And there's just so many more words and ways to help people feel welcome. One of the ways that I try to help people feel welcome is through song and music. So it's really fun to be here. Also, just supported and representing the Seattle Parks and Rec Buskers program, which is a pretty rad program that I only recently learned about. So pretty fun to be able to just spend a couple hours on a beautiful day singing music. I'm going to shift to a little bit of a minor key and play some blues for you. It was down at Old Joe's bar on the corner of the square. They were serving drinks as usual, and the usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy, and his eyes were bloodshot red. He turned to the crowd around him. These are the very words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I met my baby there, stretched out on a long white table. So sweet, so cold, so fair. Well, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search the wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. Now when I die, please bury me in my high top Stetson hat. Put a $20 gold piece on my wrist chain. My gang will know I died standing. pallbearers. Chorus girls, sing me a song. Put a jazz band on my hearse wagon to raise hell as I roll along. Well, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search the wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. Well, now that I've told my story, I think I'll take another shot of booze. And if anyone should happen to ask you, I've got those gamblers blues. Well, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search the wide world over, never find a sweet man like me. Never find a sweet man like me. Thank you. Little blues. It's fun to sing the blues when it's sunny. I like to sing about snow when it's sunny too, because it just feels like I think I enjoy snow more in the summer. There's the thought of it, right? I'm not really a winter rain kind of person, so I know, irony. This is a song that I wrote with a friend when I was living in Alaska. And it was Southeast Alaska, so in the winter, pretty dark, pretty rainy. People walk around with headlamps, because you might go into the post office and then start chatting it up with someone and come out and it's pitch black. In the town that I lived in, there were no street lights. So in the winter, people get together a lot, they play music, have a lot of potlucks, and this woman that I was chatting with was telling me how she and a friend organized this kind of like all-town art event. So all-town being like, you know, the couple hundred people that live there, but they never told anyone that it was them organizing it. It's called Snow Angels. My story is a winter in Alaska. My friend Elise and I. Hardly anyone knows. Winter was too dull, and what we needed was an art event in town. We picked a day, a Saturday, when everyone would be in town. We picked a random time, 11:52, to make snow angels in the best field in Gustavus, Maine. Snow angels with us from Maine. Snow angels with us. We made a bunch of postcards asking folks to come. We even sent them to ourselves. We were nervous as we waited. Would anybody come? Saturday came, it was snowing. Snow was on the ground. We were wondering, what would people do? Would they make snow angels in the best field in Gustavus, Maine? Snow angels with us. Come Maine. Snow angels with us. Here's like the what will happen. People were waiting for a direction. They held their arms in a snow angel pose. They were waiting for a command when someone said 1, 2, 3, and everyone dropped and made snow angels. And then we made some more. We stayed and made snow angels. And then we marveled at what we saw. Snow angels. Snow angels. Come make snow angels with us. Come make snow angels with us. Come make snow angels with us. Voila, song from Alaska. Seattle's kind of the gateway to Alaska, right? So it works. All right. I'm going to do another song that I wrote when I was living in Belgium and volunteering at the Fait d'Asile Arrival Center, which is it's a place where after people have registered and started the application process for asylum in Belgium, that they live. When I was first volunteering there, it was a residential center, so there are folks that I would meet. You know, I volunteered weekly doing songwriting and poetry from migration stories, and so there are folks who were there for the entire 3 years that I was volunteering there, and it changed over time. Now it's a transit center, so people are there for a couple days, and then they move somewhere to another center, wherever they are told to go. So while they're waiting for the response to their asylum application, and this one we started. It's in English. It's an early one, so we started writing songs in more languages as we kind of navigated all the different languages and experiences to weave the stories together into a shared song. But this one we wrote with an asylum seeker from Syria and from Gaza, and the fellow from Syria, speaking in Arabic, was talking about wanting to be a positive force for change in the world by being a word of hope and of love and just living in every home. And that was a way that he wanted to make a difference in the world. And then so our friend Mohammed from Gaza, who taught himself English, I think by maybe just watching YouTube videos. I mean, the number of languages that the people that we met spoke was just incredible. But he translated it into English, and it's called I Am a Word. Place you can belong. I am a word of hope and love. I bring honor to the world. I will push the darkness away. Can I come to your house and stay? I am a word. I hope wherever you're from that you're feeling welcome here in Seattle. Woohoo! Well, weather's welcoming. Woo! Seattle's awesome, especially in the summer. Woo! I'm Marieke, happy to be here singing for you for a couple of hours on a lovely Saturday. I'm going to play a Tom Waits tune, not in my Tom Waits gravelly voice, because then I'll only be able to play for you for another like 2 minutes. But this one's called Come On Up to the House. Well, the moon is broken and the sky is cracked. Come on up to the house. The only thing you can see is all that you lack. Come on up to the house. Oh, your crying won't do you no good. Come on up to the house. Come down from the cross with you the wood. Come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's no light in the tunnel, no iron in the fire. Come on up to the house, and you're singing lead soprano in a junkyard choir. Come on up to the house. Does life seem nasty, brutish and short? Come on up to the house. The sea is stormy, you can't find no port. Come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. There's nothing in the world that you can do. Come on up to the house. And you've been whipped by the forces that are inside of you. Come on up to the house. Well, you're high on top of your mountain of woe. Come on up to the house. And you know you should surrender, but you can't let it go. Come on up to the house. You got to come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. The world is not my home, I'm just passing through. Come on up to the house. Come on up to the house. Voila.
Okay,
so yesterday was Juneteenth, and in one of my many lives, I worked as a park ranger. And I worked at an urban historical park in Massachusetts, in the city of Lowell. So it's north of Boston. Just a city that had a tremendous impact on the U.S. and the world, the kind of the beginning of the Industrial Revolution in the United States, and built by young women from the farms of New England and immigrants who dug all of the canals for water power for the factories. And Frederick Douglass visited Lowell a couple of times, and he gave a couple speeches. And so when I was there, I wrote music from the oral histories of factory workers, and I wrote this song from a speech that Frederick Douglass came from 1897. He spoke in a church in Lowell, pretty close to where I was working. And it's called In the Light of Justice. And I don't play it a lot. I should. So I've got like a little cheat sheet here. See if I can kind of do this. I'm still working on my setup, so bear with me. This is my third time busking in Seattle. Super happy to be here. Woo! All right, so let's see. Let me like this. I speak to you from my experience, having been myself a slave. I came here from the South, worked for $1 a day, in the light of justice, in the light of life and hope. I am bound to say, don't despair of a better day. Don't despair of a better day. The simple act of emancipation was great and glorious, but it did not and cannot ever undo the damages that were done. Dark and stormy is the present, injustice left an open wound, from the sole of the foot unto the head. Won't you let us live in the light of justice, in the light of life and hope? I am bound to say, don't despair of a better day. Don't despair of a better day. All right, thanks for bearing with me. It's windy, so I lost my cheat sheet in the middle. I really loved the way that he spoke. I mean, Frederick Douglass was such a great orator, and I love the line, from the sole of the foot unto the head, won't you let us live? I mean, that song is verbatim his words. I write music with people from stories. I write songs from oral history sometimes, and I try to use the actual words that people speak because I just find such poetry and resonance and in the spoken word. And it feels like a way to really honor a person's experience and what they're wanting to say to the world. So I'm singing some of those songs today, singing some folk songs, some blues tunes, and super happy to be here with you on this beautiful Saturday in Seattle. I'm going to play a pretty old gospel tune called Wade in the Water. Yes, sing along! Please sing along. You're always very welcome. I might seem cool, calm, and collected up here, but it's kind of scary being up in front of people and singing. When I first started doing this in that tiny town in Alaska, I wouldn't eat all day before going to the town open mic, which was like the most friendly, loving open mic you could possibly go to, and I was still like, oh my God, shaking. One of my yoga teachers would always say, if you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. So here's to putting ourselves out there. Woo! All right, so. Oh my God, I'm totally out of tune. Hold on. Playing outside, it's like a whole other experience. It's always the bee. All right, wade in the water. when I lived in Lowell, I played in a lot of like bars and restaurants, and you always kind of feel like, oh, it's like, does anybody even know I'm here? And when I was volunteering in Belgium at this asylum seeker, the weather in Belgium is a lot like Seattle. So in the winter, it's like rainy and gray and cold. And my friend Sarah and I, she's a poet and a writer, originally from the UK, from Scotland, and you know, we would set up with a piece of paper and we'd just hang it on this brick wall in a covered corridor each Monday from 2 to 4, and people could stop by and share some of their stories in different languages, and then you know, we'd work together to write a song from those stories. And on rainy, cold days, sometimes it was just us and the pigeons, which I love birds, so not a hardship. But let's see. I feel like pigeons are, they're this species that we often don't really love. And I say we because, I mean, I love pigeons, but a lot of people don't. I've heard like, what is going on? Rat with wings might come to mind. I feel like pigeons are real survivors, and you know, we would see pigeons that like they had like lost little like parts of their feet and they'd be hobbling around. I saw a pigeon the other day that was missing part of its beak, and it was still like just out there. It looked really well fed, so it was like surviving. I feel like they're real survivors, and kind of a reminder sometimes of, you know, the things in life and in the world that might make us a little uncomfortable, so we kind of turn a blind eye. So I'm going to play a song that we wrote. It's called the Pigeon Song. There's no reference to pigeon in it, but I'm telling you, so you're like in on the secret. I'm just going to look at my cheat sheet here for a second. D, A, B minor, G. Oh, so easy. Okay, here we go. I am a bird with a broken wing, but I'm still learning how to sing. Nobody likes me, nobody loves me, but still I sing every day. All I have is this moment, all I have is this time. We are not so different, you and I. Let us share this moment, let us share this time. We are not so different, you and I. We don't know each other, but here we are, sharing this beautiful moment. I woke up this morning and I could not hear my song, but somehow I found a way to carry on. All I have is this moment, all I have is this time. We are not so different, you and I. Let us share this moment, let us share this time. We are not so different, you and I. When my song is hard to find, will you share your song with me? If we sing together, we create harmony. All I have is this moment, We are not so different, you and I. I love your flowers.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Voila, pigeon song. Make your best pigeon sound. Woo, woo. I teach yoga on Fridays, and I'm always trying to get my students to, like, you know, howl when they're in down dog and like pigeon. I'm telling you, animal sounds, making animal sounds is so freeing. I'll do my best barred owl for you. Ready? Woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo. You might do that outside and have a barred owl just like fly by. They really respond. It's pretty fun. All right, well, now you know I'm really wacky. I'm going to take just a short break. I'm going to do one more song, and then I'll take a little break here and be back for another hour to sing to you. Let's see. I'm going to sing a song. I played this earlier, but you might not have been here earlier, so you might have missed it. And it's one that I really love. It's, for me, pretty special because not only did I write it with folks I met in Belgium who had migrated there from a lot of different places, but it's got like several different languages in it. So we started the song with an asylum seeker from Burundi. So it started in Swahili. And then we had a person kind of join us the following week from Afghanistan and share some experiences in Dari. The word zindagi, when you hear that, means life in Dari. We had an asylum seeker from Senegal share Wolof. And the words that he shared in Wolof, he said, communicated this idea that when he came to Belgium, it was this kind of amazing and really just uplifting experience to see people from all over the world living peacefully together. And that's what Nabila Sila in Swahili means, without violence. There's also some French in there, and so, you know, it's like, it's got everything. In this time where there are a lot of people migrating to try to find a safe place to live. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do them the injustice of playing this song out of tune, so 1 second, but I just find it really hopeful that we can create this sense of welcome for people who are just weary and looking for a home. So the way I do that is through music. Hakuna Matata, tushikane mikono, tutafika salama, Nabila Sila, Nabila Sila. If they open the borders, where would everybody go? Like a bird, no pain, no visa, just the power of our wings and our hearts to decide. Hakuna Matata, tushikane mikono, tutafika salama, Nabila Sila, Nabila Sila. If they open the borders. Where would you go? Would you choose one place for my grave? I would make a new life in Belgium. Hakuna Matata. Tushikane mikono. Tutafika salama. Nabila sila. Nabila sila. Don't worry. Place your hand in mine. We will arrive safely without violence. We will arrive. Here's that Dari. Zindagi aram dashta bashi. Relax, live for all time. Voila! Africa, the Jugi de New. Fek finu, Jugi de Fune. Français, si tu savais à quel point tu me manques, combien je pense à toi. I come from Africa and I find the whole world. Nandila Sula without violence. Hakuta Matata. Voila. A friend of mine told me I can't call that song Hakuna Matata because Disney owns that term. I know you could like own a language, but so I just called it Open the Borders. Anyway, I'm Marieke. If you want to listen to any of these tunes, I've got the social media is all at Guiding Songs. So Instagram, Facebook, all the places, YouTube. You can go on the website and just type in migration songs. I wrote a little bit about just the experience of writing some of these tunes. So yeah, happy to be with you. I'm going to take a little break and then I'll be back to sing for you for a little bit more time on this gorgeous day. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Thanks for listening.